Occasion for the fans as they welcome their heroes, and we will get you that full interview of Virat Kohli right now on Kent Cricket Live. Thanks so much for joining us. I told you yesterday that every single match
the rest.
But Anil, just we all know what the Chinnaswamy is going to be like, and Sunrisers Hyderabad are studio with us where we can hear each other.
It is so good.
But it's lucky for me, look, two champions besides me here who know everything about this champion, Virat Kohli. He loves and relishes situations like this where he needs to stand up, be the leader, ensure that you can get through situations where you must win. We caught up with Virat Kohli in a great interview. Take a look what he said. Makes it look so easy. We just saw that innings. One thing that might be a challenge, and Anand, you can explain this to us, because if you compare to previous other seasons, he has fallen. His wicket has fallen to spin this season. Some things when Sunrisers came calling, they put a little green tinge on the wicket. Is that something that they've done as well? Let's take a look now. Geo4G pitch report. Both these teams, this opposition camps, have some phenomenal batsmen, including Virat Kohli. And the last time Virat was out there just doing his job and Anushka was out there just doing her job, they found a very intriguing way to stay in touch. And Anushka, in fact, was tracking Virat Kohli. Here's something that we really enjoyed on social media. Our Asian Paints Star Track. Lady luck on his side, doesn't he today, Virat Kohli? And he's got all of you, the fans, the Vivo Perfect Fan Contest we have running for you. Remember, take part in this. Send us all your cheers, your cheer teams. We're going to take a breather, but we still got lots more coming up on Kent Cricket Live. Stay tuned. Their main man and also Virat Kohli's best friend, that's Shikhar Dhawan. He does really well here at the Chinnaswamy, which is why he's our Vimal Damdar player to watch out for. And we'll find someone. This is the reason why gentlemen like this play this game, why Virat Kohli, why Shikhar Dhawan play this game for you guys, for the fans. This week is dedicated to you guys. Make sure you stay tuned to find out what happens. And there you go. That really is the real conversation here, because you've got to be in a situation where you walk out there, take him on the shoulders. I haven't asked you this question, Derek, and we discussed it with if Virat opens, you know, a lot of our battles depend on that. The beauty of this situation as fans is we don't necessarily know what we're going to get. But when Mr. 360 walks out there, we know what we're going to get. And that is some outrageousness. That is some audacity.
I know. We talked about it now for the last couple of days, haven't we?
Because you're right when you say all those sort of things.
Well, maybe I'm being proved to be right. I had an absolute shocker in the dugout a couple of nights ago. I got all 3-4 things wrong. So, yeah, I mean, everybody would know that. It's such a wonderful opportunity to learn from one of the modern day greats, and I know we're finished, but it's always nice to watch and to also learn, because we are learning at the pace at which the game's changing too. His foot movement, his placement, his mindset when he comes out to the wicket. There's just so many stories you can write about De Villiers.
I don't think you can teach that instinctiveness that he's got, the ability to read the game. I mean, he reads bowlers, you know, one over cover, then will walk inside the channel. Of his.
Talk about opportunities. You're in a situation where your team is in a must-win situation. You've got to stay alive. Moin Ali asked this question, where might you see him bat? Will he be used at a float?
He asks Virat Kohli what on earth he said to his team before the start of play. I think that is the key question to tonight.
What do you think he said?
Well, I think they all had for lunch.
KP, the RCB fans are watching you right now. They will get that message across. Don't you worry. It's the little cameos that made a difference. It wasn't just these two gentlemen, but Colin de Grandhomme.
And he got some big wickets. He got Virat Kohli, the real big one. And you know what? He's such a lover of the game. And he's from Afghanistan, as everybody knows. But he's only started playing in the big league in the last year or so. And I've read some stuff that he says. And you see him on Twitter. And he's like, thank you, sir, very much. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Thank you. It's very kind. But he's just so appreciative of the role that he plays now, where he's playing his cricket. And it's just such a great story again. He's just such a humble bloke. And to get out Kohli, I mean, a bloke won't sleep tonight.
Talking about humility, how about Kane Williamson on the other end? Because
we're going to talk about Graham, talking about humility.
Yeah, speaking of humility, how about this man right